So, we are Group 10, and our topic is all about ancient Philippines. So, let's start. What we'll discuss is about history, city-states, social classes, and writing systems. So, ancient Philippines. The history of Philippines begin with the creation of the Laguna copper plate inscription in 900 AD and ends with the Spanish colonization in 1565. During this historical period, the Philippine archipelago was home to numerous kingdoms and sultanates, and was part of the theorized Indosphere and Sinosphere. So, trivia. Sinosphere is the mainland Southeast Asia linguistic area, while Indosphere refers to the Chinese and Indian areas of linguistic cultural influence in Southeast Asia. So, city-states. Early settlement were referred to as barangay, range from 20 to 100 families on the coast and around 150 to 200 people in more interior areas. So, coastal settlements were connected over water with much less contact occurring between highlands and lowlands. So, barangay. When the first Spaniard arrived in the Philippines in the 16th century, they found well-organized independent villages called barangays. So, the name barangay originated from balangay, a Malay word meaning sailboat. The first barangay started as relatively small communities of around 50 to 100 families. That's all.
So, polities in the ancient Philippines started in the 10th to 16th century, and these places includes Pangasinan, Cebu, Butuan, Maguindanao, Lanao, Sulu, and May. The early polities were typically made up of the three-tier social structure, the Baginoo, Maharlika, and Alipin. Maginoo is the noble class, the highest rank in the social structure. Maginoo are often where a dato ascends from. Maharlika is the warrior class, the rank of the social structure are often the people that protect the citizens. So there are two kinds or types of alipin. The aliping namamahay or serfs are the servants that stays in the house, and the aliping sa gigilid or slaves are the unmarried alipin without a house and are dependent on the graces of their master. So a dato is a title or the highest title of a ruler. They are variously described in historical accounts as chiefs, sovereign, princes, or monarchs. Maginoo are the nobility class among various cultures of the pre-colonial Philippines and among the Visayans. The Tumao were further distinguished from the immediate royal families. Maharlika are the feudal warrior class in ancient Tagalog society in Luzon. They are classified as part of the lower nobility class similar to the Timawa of Visayan people. Timawa are or were the feudal warrior class of the ancient Visayan societies of the Philippines. In Visayan, they also has a royal nobility known as the Tumao, which is the royal nobility, and the slaves known as the Uripon. Alipin. So, the Alipin refers to the lowest social class among the various cultures of the Philippines before the arrival of the Spanish in the 16th to 17th centuries.
Writing system. So the Laguna Copper Plate inscription, or the LCI, is the earliest record of a Philippine language and the presence of writing in the islands. And the document measures about around 20 to 30 centimeter and is inscribed with 10 lines of writing in one side. Baybayin. By the 13th and 14th century, the Baybayin script was used for Tagalog language and was spread to Luzon, Mindoro, Palawan, Panay, and Leyte, and there is no proof that it was used in Mindanao. Moreover, in 1521, the chronicler Antonio Pigafetta from the expedition of Ferdinand Magellan noted that the people that they met in Visayas were not literate. But however, in the next few decades, the Baybayin script seemed to have been introduced to them. In 1567, Miguel Lopez de Legazpi reported that they, the Visayans, have their letters in characters like those of the Malays, from whom they've learned them. They write them on a bamboo bark and a palm leaves with a pointed tool. But never is any ancient writing found among them, nor word of their origin and arrival in these islands. Their customs and rites are being preserved by traditions handed down from father to son without any other record.